Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining. A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Ivy. 2 with Thompson at the 3. Walker out there with Duran. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And for the Bulls, we've got Smith. And it's Skinny in at the point guard position. And it's the Pistons to start out. Well, this is traditionally an important conference matchup. What were some of your experiences in these type of games, Brent?
Well, I spent a lot of time in the Western Conference, BA. Obviously, a bunch of good rivalries. But back then, you usually had to go through the Lakers to get where you wanted to be.
Here's Lee. Pass to the kid. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Walker. Lee misses. Cunningham outside. Shoots over Vucevic. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Yeah, some retro action from Kate Cunningham, the mid-range J.
Smith against Cunningham. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Well, Brett, when you look at the Detroit Pistons, a team that has really struggled recently.
Well, that's what youth will do for you. It's really hard to win in this league, and these young guys are learning how to get out and compete on a nightly basis. They are searching for an identity. Hopefully they'll have the health this year to see some of their young talent really take to it and take those strides.
So Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Outside Walker. Back to Cunningham. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Pass to Lee. And there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Ivy outside. Up and over Smith. Ivy's shot is off.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
A nice shot by Smith.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, that mid-range J usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. To the inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And the former #1 overall pick, Brent, Cade Cunningham, has flashed greatness when he's healthy.
Well, his vision and his instincts, BA, they are elite. And I just feel like with more and more playing time, once he's fully healthy, he's going to start to be able to manipulate the game a lot like Doncic does with his vision, to set guys up and make their job easier to score the basketball. The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
Lee on the wing. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Vucevic gets the bucket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Cunningham finds Walker.
Yes, sir.
Wow! And he dunks it down.
There's so much rarity in a wing or big guard like Cade to have that kind of vision. He's special.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Lee. From the high post. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
That coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Outside Walker. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Walker's got 3 assists in the game.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
And here's Smith. 33 points last game. Duran with the rebound.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very serious.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And he makes a first. Out of the gate, some guys tend to start strong, Grant. Others take a little time to warm up. Which group did you align with?
Yeah, good question, B.A. You know, I always liked to start the season strong. And a lot of it goes into your preparation. What are you doing in the offseason? Are you ready when we get into training camp, the preseason? You know, all of that building to opening night and really establishing yourself within the team and also throughout the league right from the gates.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, hold the right strings. That's what they love to do.
To November. Let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Bulls, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And check it out, the Pistons, 3 spots down.
Well, I think for the Pistons, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Back to Smith. Pass to the kid. Here's Skinny. A 29-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. Oh, they get a hand on it. There's the kid. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Nice shot by Skinny.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Outside Walker. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Here's Skinny. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Skinny's gotten his second bucket on the night. The Pistons have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Smith against Beasley. Cunningham outside. Over Vucevic. Connects on the foul line jumper. Cunningham's got 9 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Smith. Cunningham with some nice
defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Lee, the pass to Vucevic. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that one. And there's the call. Detroit with the foul.
Man, it's hard not to foul Vooch inside. He uses all of his size to go after his shots.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Cunningham looking it over. Pure from three-point range. 12 points for him.
And Kay doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
Pass to Skinny for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Last time they met in Detroit.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And a chance to see the rookie leaderboard in the steals department. And Detroit has possession, trailing by 8. Cunningham with the ball. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Well, what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
Here's Skinny, defended by Thompson. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that. And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Pass to Skinny from deep three-point range. Here's Lee. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Here's Duran, covered by Vucevic. Duran to the post, working on Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Thompson passes to Walker. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Walker's got 6.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Ahmed both possess elite explosiveness, BA. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
Jacks up a 3. Here's Vucevic. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Walker's shot is off. Chicago leading. Here's Skinny. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Now Cunningham. 12 points for him. Now here's Beasley. And the layup falls.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Here's DeSumo. Pass to Skinny from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Skinny's got 13.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Cunningham outside. On the wing, Thompson from outside the arc. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Skinny. Walker covering. DeSumo on the wing. Pass to Skinny. Lets it fly. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. And now an 11-point Chicago lead. Cunningham outside. Now Walker. Money grabs the miss. Chicago's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Smith outside. Pass to Skinny. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Beasley outside. Back to Cunningham. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And the Pistons making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Here's Money. He's scoreless. Dosumu, the pass to Vucevic. That three's off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Duren. Chicago grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Beasley for 3. 4 seconds left. Duren with the bucket.
Credit just in the nick of time.
The Bulls.
Just beating the buzzer. Listen to this crowd right now. Incredible.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Chicago's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. We've got Tobias Harris. Jay Nivey is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Walker. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. The Pistons shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And here's Schroeder. Outside Hardaway. The 3 ball. Counted from distance.
Hardaway Jr.
Hardaway's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Tim Hardaway Jr., you can see he's got good foundational form for a three-point shot. Consistency would help.
Here's Skinny. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for Detroit. It's a 13-point game. Schroeder passes to Ivy. Now here's Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Smith with the rebound.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Skinny's got 25 points.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Outside Hardaway from deep. Smith with the rebound. Chicago's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
to Harris. Fires for three, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
Pass to Skinny. Puts up a deep three. No good that time.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Schroeder finds Walker. Got a piece of it. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 11 points.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Smith against Ivy. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot.
So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Free throw good. Ivy.
And with Ivy, you get this relentless energy. He plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
So he gets them both. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Lee. He had 28 points in the win against Phoenix.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Down low. And stolen by Hardaway. Shoots over to Sumu. The offensive rebound. Hardaway's shot is good.
Any coach likes it when the guard gets in there and stays active on the glass. Hardaway Jr. did it that time.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Ivy, right side. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And the Pistons call time here.
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago Bulls.
Harris on the wing. It's tipped. And they're running. Shots blocked. Ivy outside. Poke loose. Pass to Lee. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 17. Harris outside. Six to shoot. Off target from outside. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Money, pounded by Harris. Here's Lee. Knocks down the triple. Lee's got 14 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Shooting for Detroit, Walker at the line for one.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
From 9 feet out, it's deflected. Outside Walker. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense. He's got 11.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Ball against Schroeder, and he lays it up and in. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Alonzo with a nice shake right there as his handles opened up that dribble move.
Harris outside. High arcing shot, and there's the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And the Pistons making the change here. Thompson's checked in. And here's Schroeder outside. Hits the trifecta. Schroeder's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
It looked like the D knew it was coming, almost inviting Schroeder to take it. RSVP.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, on any given night, you can see NBA stars put up huge point totals. Clippers coach Ty Lue said, quote, when you have those big explosive scoring nights, guys are getting to the free throw line and teams are encouraging them to take three-point shots. So if you get hot and you make some, you can score a lot of points. Brian?
Yeah, it all adds up, doesn't it, Allie? Thanks for that. And he drops the first, and players now able to get richer extensions up to 140% of their existing salary. But Brent, what was the impetus for that change?
I think in certain cases before, it just didn't make financial sense for players to extend. But if the teams have the ability to go that high above BA and other teams can't offer you that money, you're in that position, you've got to take extensions rather than look for something that's greener pastures. And I think that's going to help teams to retain the players that they value, the players that they've drafted, and the players that they foundationally want to keep to build around.
Ivy's shot is off.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Lee. The Bulls with another miss. The Pistons have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. They swipe it. Here's Skinny.
That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. What a finish with a reverse dunk.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Thompson. Beasley comes in for Ivy. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Schroeder. Cunningham outside. Turin in the post. Covered by Vucevic. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. Chicago has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game.
Talk about solid debut games. How about Jalen Duran's intro to the league in 2022?
Yeah, welcome to the NBA. I thought this was supposed to be a step up in competition, right? And Duran goes out there and does it. Double-double on his first outing. And that's how you like to arrive. Announce yourself to the NBA, young fella.
That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Pistons ball.
All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Malik Beasley. On defense, the Bulls. Knocked away. Back to Hardaway. There's the drive. Boom! He jammed it straight down.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
Pass to Skinny. This one for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Yep, that one's good. Cunningham's got 14 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Smith against Beasley. Cunningham outside. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
It's awesome seeing Vucevic go after blocks. When he makes his presence felt, it makes a difference.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Third team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Duran. 2 shots.
Misses the free throw. Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Good on the second one. And so here is Chicago. It's an 18-point lead. Here's Vucevic. There's the block. Outside Walker. Inside. Duran, the pass to Cunningham. Pass to Walker. Fades and shoots. And that one's long. Chicago has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Always a plus to have forwards who can dish it. A look at the top assist numbers for small forwards. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Skinny. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
The ball's knocked loose. All by himself. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Probably better off passing on that shot with him all in his face.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Here's Lee. He's guarded by Beasley. Lee misses.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
To the inside.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. 55 seconds left in the second. Cunningham with the ball. He's got 14, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Bulls on D. And here's Thompson for three. They get it again. Walker played it in with a nice touch off the window. Walker's got 13 now. Chicago has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Here's Skinny. And a miss there on the triple.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Beasley. Cunningham's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Here's Skinny. He's got 38. There's the three. And the three-pointer goes. Skinny's got 41.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's Chicago, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I could say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the score.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
First of all, where's the intensity going to be? You think when a team is pumping you like this, at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. They keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Yeah, there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Skinny. They've got Nikola Vucevic, and it's Smith in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Offensive rebound. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
Now Ivy. Cunningham outside. Puts up a three. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Smith right side. Over Cunningham. Smith no good.
That's exactly how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his space to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Ivy outside. Fires the three. Rebound by the Bulls. The Kid's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Skinny, defended by Thompson. Here's Lee. Drops one in from the wing. Lee's got 18 points in the game. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Ivy passes to Walker. Back to Ivy. And it's Chicago with a board. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far. Detroit has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Ivy against Smith. Cunningham outside. Blocked!
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Walker, the open look. Good. Walker. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And good job by Ivy, able to spot the big opening on the floor.
Pass to Lee. Over Walker. Here's Vucevic. The Pistons clear it.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Thompson. Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Andrews.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Now here's Ivy. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The Bulls in second.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
And here's Walker. He's got 15. Count it. Good. Here's Smith. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Two open that time. Made it look easy. Skinny's got 46.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Tipped.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Ivy, and the shot goes down.
Ivy's got good ball handling skills, so you can use him in pick and roll, and when he stays in control, he can make good decisions.
Smith inside, working on Thompson. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, some teams are hoping that the league will implement what they call an upper spending limit and others might call a hard cap. Small market teams being dramatically outspent by their deeper pocketed big town rivals. And while this may remedy that, it's not a move that the players are likely to embrace. So Brian, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will indeed. That second apron might have the same effect. Allie, thanks. Thompson outside. Nice D from Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Lays out. Walker with a steal. It's Thompson, high post. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Skinny. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Outside Walker. To the paint. Here's Thompson. That one rolls around and rims out.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Lee. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Pass to Walker. Down low. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face. Here's Lee. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
The Sumu, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Hardaway's checked in for the Pistons. It's both from the stripe.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Outside Hardaway. Here he goes. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. Ivy outside. Shot is up. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 6 rebounds in the game. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Skinny. Walker covering. Here's Skinny. And it's good. He hits another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Now here's Cunningham. He's closely guarded. To halt the run. Chicago grabs the miss. The Kids got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Detroit is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Cunningham passes to Duren. And is blocked. And it's out of bounds. Pistons able to retain possession here.
Ball.
Beasley's checked in for Ivy.
Malik Beasley.
Here's Hardaway. Good on the 13-footer. Hardaway's got 9.
How about that, mixing in the mid-range J. Hardaway finding some room out there to shoot one off.
Pass to Skinny from deep. The Pistons clear it. Beasley with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Detroit ball.
So for the Pistons, Harris is checked in for Duren. Ivy comes in for Beasley. And it's Schroeder in for Cunningham. Harris outside. Outside Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. And it's Lee with the rebound.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Skinny. Great look there, but off target.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Schroeder. From 13, it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Chicago.
Lonzo Ball.
Four on the clock. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Schroeder's got 5 points.
Well, Schroeder, a guy that does not lack for confidence, connecting on that catch and shoot.
Ball outside. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Detroit on D. Ball outside. Pass to DeSumo. There's the triple. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Knocks it loose. Here's Money. Still without a bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Skinny.
2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the third.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Lightning quick first step from Schroeder. And phenomenal at throwing down that one on the drive.
Now ball. Pass to Skinny to win the cold spell. On target from range. Skinny's got 53 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Outside Schroeder. Walker with it. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Ball outside. Fires from the line. Over to the wing. Here's Skinny. Oh, another one falls.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Ivy, left side. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Ball passes to the kid. Here's DeSumo. No points so far. And another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Schroeder against ball. Step back and fire. No good off the back of the rim.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Pass to Money. With 4 on the clock. That shot off.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Tobias Harris out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Walker in at the 5 down low. Ivey's shot is off. The Bulls shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Inside, here's DeSumo. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. DeSumu's got his first 2 points.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Here's Schroeder. Collins with the rebound.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Schroeder. Shoots over Ball. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Ivey. Ivey's got his 4th assist in this one. Schroeder's gone 4 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Skinny. Ivey defends. DeSumo for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Pistons. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Hardaway. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Number 14.
And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. First free throw is good. And as general manager of the Austin Spurs, how important is the G League when it comes to player development, Brent?
Well, it's such a learning ground, BA, for everybody, not just the players, but the coaching staff, the training staff, even game ops people that want to put the proper show on for the fans that show up to see the game. But for the players specifically, it gives them great experience that they're not going to get while in the NBA sitting on a bench somewhere. They're on the floor, they're getting great coaching, and they're developing their skills every day. So that G for us stands for growth.
Here's Skinny. Off target from three-point range. The Pistons have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Collins against Schroeder. Excellent D there from Collins. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Oh, connects again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Harris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, he's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back and drawing contact.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
I feel like Tobias Harris's confidence has grown over the past couple seasons, especially on the offensive end. Very capable of taking advantage of smaller defenders.
Good on both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Chicago has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Now here's Ball. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Schroeder against Ball. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Big Dog. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
From 13, and there's another one for the Bulls.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's Schroeder. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
To the middle. Here's the kid. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Ball against Schroeder. Harris outside. Takes the 3, and it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 8 rebounds in the game. Now here's Ball. Tightly guarded. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Schroeder against Ball. Harris down low. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter. Lee on the wing. Yep, that one goes.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Outside Schroeder. To the inside, Stewart. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Lee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Harris.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
At the line for Chicago, number 14, 2 shots.
First one falls. The Bulls making a switch here. Smith's checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Walker, he's checked in for Stewart. Hardaway comes in for Harris. Ivy's checked in for Beasley. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Schroeder. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Pistons have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Big Dog passes to Cunningham. Outside Hardaway. To the left side wing. Big Dog can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Outside Hardaway. Back to Walker. Over ball. And the jam by Walker.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Lee misses. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. And here's Ivy. Who poked away. Ball with it. Pass to Smith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Such great vision from Lonzo, and the best in the league always know they have options.
Baseline jumper. Here's Walker, and it's Lee with the rebound.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Yes, it's good.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Now Ivy. Cunningham, left side. And rejected. And they'll get another chance. Shot clock at 6. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Cunningham's got 21.
Capable of scoring from a lot of levels. When you guard Cade Cunningham, you're going to have to make a choice. This time they chose wrong.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! Cunningham outside. Pass to Big Dog. Inside. Here's Ivy. And he converts the layup.
I mean, Ivy is stronger than you might imagine with that kind of play. That's tough.
Here's Ball. Here's Lee. The kick out to Ball. Another shot. He gets it in there.
It's so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
Cunningham passes to Hardaway. It's Walker on the wing. Back to Hardaway. Deflected. Now here's Ball. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Pass to Big Dog. Cunningham outside. And the layup is good off the glass. Cunningham's gotten 4 this quarter.
Strong move from Cade that time, just putting some power behind that play.
Ball looks over the floor. Over to the left wing. Here's Lee. Here's Money. Count that bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And here's Cunningham. Hardaway with it. Shoots over Ball. Here's Lee. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's Smith. Ivy with the defensive effort. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Skinny.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
That's exactly how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his space to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Ivy finds Walker. And he comes up with a bucket.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Ball against Ivy. Now here's Ball. Defense is right there. Pass to the kid. Back to Lee. From downtown. And Lonzo Ball hit from deep.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew,